Good morning, traders. Welcome to the TMT Trader Edge Report for Tuesday, January 2nd. Happy New Year to all of you and your family, and looking for a healthy and happy and prosperous New Year. I believe that this year is going to be a great trading year for 2018, aside from the basic non-event of volatility we've had for the last several years. I also think that this market will conclude its bull market run this year. If it, more than likely, it's already started the phase. We've been talking about this in the other premium video where the market, I believe, is just about, if not has already topped. So we want to pay attention to certain levels, and we'll go over the charts and what we have here, and also want to talk about CF doing very well. Many of you quartered off the intraday. For those of you who are day trading it, so I'm looking for a little bit of a pullback in that, and let's get right to it, guys. All right, so we have the ES here, as you know, the E-mini S&P. We did have some tax selling that got rushed into the end of the day, right around the last 45 minutes of trade. Caught the 21 EMA, 2672 is going to be today's support. I'm also looking at the 2644, but more importantly, guys, pay attention to this swing low here. That's going to be key and pivotal, 2625. If we break that, then we ultimately will be testing the 2600, which, let me just pull that right up about there, which is going to be key and pivotal. A break below that on a closing basis, more than likely, will start this correction. Now, yes, we are way away. We're about 73 points away from that, so that's not going to happen today. But I want to give you some of these key areas here to watch for, especially this 2625 area here, as well as the 2644. Resistance comes in at the 2692.5. So, yes, we are still in an uptrend. We still have bullish symmetry of higher highs and higher lows. So there's nothing wrong with this chart as well. The only thing that is a little bit of a negative is the MACD and RSI on sell signals. So we'll pay attention to that. Histogram actually broke below zero. So that's something that you really want to be paying attention to as well. Now, transports, it is our leader, and that's why I like to show this to you. And you can see we call the head and shoulders pattern way back here in October. Target was met, small head and shoulders pattern, and now we're making higher highs and higher lows. So there's nothing wrong with this at all. This is actually very good. A good bullish chart, and even if we came down to the 21 EMA, you see that we have a couple here areas of support to pay attention to, and then we should bounce off of that. So right now we do have some negative divergence in certain stocks and ETFs that we're watching, but this one here does not. This is all bullish, so far so good. We'll see what happens when the market rushes into some selling. All right, so let's take a look at a couple of trade ideas that we talked about. With oil being really strong here at $26, it should push these oil services stocks, which is this ETF here, a break higher. You can see we had beautiful waves and symmetry here coming off of this. Let me grab this little thing here, ascending triangle. Here we go, right here. So just so I can show this to you, identify this a little bit better. So yeah, there is some room that we could still break into the apex of this, but more than likely this is a bullish pattern and should break higher. If oil stays and remains strong, we should get at least a little pop out of this, and then the pullback of a higher low, and then again moving much higher. I don't think you're going to get a lot out of this, but this is something that for a trade, keep an eye on it, put it off to the side of on your trading screen, and keep an eye on the OIH. I like it because the oil is strong. Other than that, I would probably end up more likely be better short, but right now this is a bullish pattern, so let's stay on the bullish side of this trade. And then last is going to be CF. CF has done very, very well. We called CF right here. We said let's wait for a pullback or consolidation. Well, we did get a 5-day consolidation, and many of you viewers caught it right here on the break out of this consolidation here. So this is actually very bullish. And I would like to see this even pull back to 41, back into the consolidation area here. So we have new support at 41.05, where we were looking at somewhere into this 38% retracement here at 36.19, which coincides nicely with the 50-day moving average. Nothing wrong with this chart. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm looking for higher prices, but I want to see that pullback. And look, if you get on the right side of the trade, which is looking for a long entry, follow your trading plan. Based on your trading plan, if you see an entry, then take it with appropriate stops in place. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. We're looking at a few different things too as well. We talked about gold in the Pro Trader Premier video, where we're long gold. We've been long gold, and it's actually doing very well. Coming off of a great week. Let's see if this thing does continue. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in correlation with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin sells off or rallies, what does gold do? So that's something that we're going to be monitoring very closely. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.